Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd. We got a full slate of MLB. Some of those games have already started, but we'll cover the afternoon, late evening games. We do have plenty of NBA today as well. We'll share three props from each sport. So let's get started with the NBA first. First one, and my top pick for NBA today is going to be DeMar DeRozan. And for him, you got several props. I do like his gobby points. But if you want a regular prop, I am taking his RA, which you can get it at 8.5. His rebounds is solid. His assist alone is solid as well. I have him projected to get 10 RA, especially against Washington. So that is my first leg. I did take his Gobby points on a separate slip as well, which you can get it at 17.5. So DeMar DeRozan is in play today. Next leg I'm going to go with is Derek White. And for him, as you can see, he is a popular play regarding his RA. I do like his RA. I did take his RA, but I do like his fantasy and his PRA. You can never go wrong with one of his gobbies as well. But I will be taking his fantasy score and RA. But for this slip, we'll put his fantasy score at 32. And next one will be Amen Thompson. And for him, you got several options. PRAs, you can see it's a popular play. It's solid. DG Fantasy has him at a 53% hit rate to go over. I do like his gobby rebounds as well. But for this one, I'll be taking his points and assists. Against Utah, I have him projected to get over 20. As you can see, past 5, he's gone over 4. Past 10, he's gone over 8 of those 10. Plays very well against Utah. So I'll be taking the over on his points and assists. Slightly bumped from last night. You were able to get it last night at 17.5. I still like it at 18. So I'll be taking the over on that. So let's head on over to MLB. We do have a couple games that have already started. First one I'm going to be going with, I'm going to go with the DG prop. Highest rating MLB prop for today on DG, and that is Zach Wheeler. And I'm going to be taking under on his fantasy score. Yesterday on our cord, we took Logan Gilbert. We took less on his fantasy score and a cash. Unfortunately, if you tell his strikeouts, he did not. But we're going to go with, once again, with DG. I'm not sure they took him off yet. Let's see. Zach Wheeler will be taking the under on his fantasy score, 46.5. This is a DG prop. Going against Colorado, I mean, the matchup is there for him to go over. His strikeouts just got bumped. It was at 7.5. It got bumped all the way to 8.5, and they made that into a gobby. I mean, that's a high line, especially the second start of the season. But Zach Wheeler is an ace. He is a workhorse as well. But I'm going to be taking the under here for his fantasy score and just tail the DG prop here. Next one I'm going to go with is a bounce back candidate, and that is Clay Holmes. Pitcher strikeouts. I'm going to lean towards his fantasy score. I think he gets the win. I think he bounces back from his debut start for the Mets. He is a high strikeout pitcher. I have him projected to go over his 5 strikeouts. He might push, but I'm definitely going to get the quality start and possibly the win, which is a big reason why I will be taking his fantasy score. And last one for MLB, I'm going to go with Ben Lively. Last season, I took him a lot on pitcher strikeouts. I always pushed. His line is still at 3. Usually he's at 3, 4, or 2. They rarely put the 0.5 on him. He is not a strikeout pitcher. So I'm going to be taking his pitching outs in this matchup. Going against the Padres. Padres are the only undefeated team along with the Dodgers. I'm going to be taking the under here. I think he goes 5 solid, but I think the Padres get to him. I mean, we're asking for 5 2/3 against the second, I guess, the hottest team in baseball between the Padres and the Dodgers. So asking more than 5 2/3 to complete against the Padres, I do not see that happening. I have him going 5. I don't see him passing 5 2/3. So I'll be taking the under on his pitching outs. I was hoping a fantasy score will be up for him. That way I can take the under as well. But DG has him going under at 52%. His earned runs is in play as well if you want to take the over on that. But those are the props I like. As far as pitcher strikeouts, I mean, you got a couple options. We got some hard strike throwers, late evening games with Blake Snell. Anything with Blake Snell, Schoolball, Dylan Cease, most likely I'll be taking their gobbies. Their lines are a little bit too inflated right now. But Schoolball's gobby 5.5 is solid. I expect him to bounce back. Clay Holmes is in play as well. Gary Crochet, he should have a better outing this time around. And we got Rodon and Blake Snell 7.5. I was hoping this line would be at 6.5 or even at 7. That way I can take the over. 7.5. Not sure if he's gonna have a walk issue. I mean, the Braves are desperate for a win. They're winless, but tough test against Blake Snell, and then against a second-year pitcher against Bryce Elder. I expect the Dodgers hopefully to win and complete the sweep, especially with Blake Snell on the mound. But 7.5, you might want to take the gobby on that one. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. And see you guys in the next one.